Okay, everybody, hello and welcome to Historical Scale Models, and this is the final of the RMS Titanic in 1/700 scale from Academy. And here's an overhead shot of the decking, and I'm doing this handheld, so hopefully we don't get into too much of a shaky mode. Let's move on down and get some closer shots from above, and then we'll do some shots from the side. There is the front deck, and we'll move on down. You can see the cranes, you can see the lifeboats there. There's 10 lifeboats right there. 4 on each side and 2 next to the stack. There's 1 on this side and 1 on the other side. As we go on down, you can see here's a little purse for a lookout. Here's some dining areas, and then the yellow Sharpie is where there would be lights on. There's another set of 8 lifeboats. Altogether, this model has 18 lifeboats. So if the real ship had 18 lifeboats with 3,000 passengers, that was really a stupid thing for them to do. And here's the rear of the ship. And just to show from what I had heard and read, all this decking, you can see that the lifeboats in between each other. All this decking here could have held lifeboats. They decided not to put lifeboats on it so the passengers can look over the side and see out into the ocean. If they'd have put, they probably could have put another 16 lifeboats on this ship if they wanted to. Maybe more, but they didn't do it. So, okay, let's move on down here. There's the sign for it. RMS Titanic. There's the front, the Titanic decal. As we go up here, there's the British flag. I have that on the front because it doesn't really tell you where to put the flags in the kit. And then as we go down, you see the top of the stacks. There's this flag. It's a red flag with a white star on it. I believe this flag could be for White Star Lines, who made the ship, but I'm not sure. It doesn't tell you. And then on the back of the ship, I put the American flag. And I also have to pick the shit up and actually turn it down. There's Titanic and Liverpool like you see on the back of the ship. The only thing that is missing, there's a couple things missing from this. There's actually, right underneath of this white deck, where the black meets, there's a yellow stripe that goes around the whole entire ship. I didn't put that on. That it would have to be taped and painted, and I didn't want to do that, so I didn't go that route. And the other thing that I didn't put on is there's lines that go from the top of the stacks that come down to hold the stacks on, and then there's a line that goes from, you know, one where the flag is to the other, and then down to the point at the front of the ship, and then on the back of the ship. It's a communication wire. I didn't add that. This ship is 15 inches long is what this kit is, and that's, I didn't have the thread, and I wasn't going for that much detail, but I do have a lot of detail on this ship that I had put on. Here it comes with the gold fins, and we'll just do another, we're going back, and we'll move forward from the back of the ship to the front. And you can see some of the vents here. I've made sure that the faces were black, so it was like an open hole where it was venting. So you can see the stairs, and you'll see more of those vents as we go along with cranes and the brown, dark brown benches. Those are wood benches. So we'll get past this flag, and then we go on down. You'll see some more of those vents. And there's a couple vents in the front, and then the front where it has the chain. We'll bring that up here. We'll take another quick look at that. There's the chains for the anchor, and again, there's the anchor. And we'll do a quick run down the side here. And the other side, if I turn it around, the other side has the decal as well. I think it turned out very well. I'm very pleased with it. This part of the deck that's gray, it doesn't have a wood grain to it. So I was watching some videos and I saw a guy who has a bigger model of this, more detailed, and he painted that part of the deck gray. It's like a roof that goes over top of underneath where they would sit and lounge and stuff like that. So I painted that gray because that's what they had on their kit. The tops of the lifeboats have a light ash gray color because they were covered with a canvas. So that's the Titanic. I hope you liked the little video in the beginning of this that showed what the inside looked like, you know, before and after the sinking. And thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this build. I would recommend this kit to anybody who wants a small, you know, 15-inch long, you know, replica of the Titanic. This is an excellent kit. This kit basically fell together. You know, it was very easy build. The hardest part about this kit was the decals, those flags, and then just very, very tiny parts. So painting those tiny parts and trying to make the deck look like real wood rather than just the plastic that it came with. That's all that, you know, that's a little involved. And then painting the white, the very top of the deck. Everything you see that's white on the top of the deck had to be hand painted to make it look white. So, you know, you have to be, that takes patience and time and all that because it has to be hand done. So, okay, thanks for watching. And we'll see you with the next build that'll be starting soon. And you all have a good rest of your weekend. All right, bye-bye now.